Girls like you can't afford to shop in a store like this. So please take off those clothes immediately.
Is there a problem here? Because if you had time to chat, you clearly aren't busy enough.
Actually, I was complimenting her on her service. She's been very attentive despite the obvious challenges.
Yeah, well, this isn't a charity. We run a business. If you can't keep up, maybe this job isn't for you, Jessica.
What I bring to the table to this company are extremely valuable.
Well, you're persistent, I'll give you that, but persistence isn't enough. We need someone who fits the image of the brand, and frankly, that's not you.
Yes, ma'am. How may I help you?
Well, actually, I'm here to help you. My name is Stacy Johnson, and I'm the new store associate. And the HR staff told me to be here at 11 a.m., so here I am.
You're gonna be the new associate?
Yes, I am.
Okay, but aren't you a little old? I mean, normally we have kids just out of high school doing this job.
Oh, well, we all gotta do what we gotta do. I actually love clothes, so I think I'll be a great addition to the team.
Please forgive me for my lack of enthusiasm. It's just that older people don't fold as quickly. No offense, but it's the truth.
Oh, well, I'll do my best. Where would you like me to start?
Why don't you start somewhere over there with the jeans? Fold the jeans. If anyone comes in, ask any questions. Do your best.
Okay, is there any training involved? Any selling points on the clothes? It is my first day, after all.
Lady, it's not rocket science. It's clothing. So get to it before I have to dock your pay for not doing anything.
Okay, excuse me, what is your name?
Ben. But you can call me Mr. Ben, because I assume that you're a little old school.
Okay, thank you, Ben. I'll get right to work.
Hi, excuse me, do you work here by any chance?
Yes, I do.
Well, I just graduated from school and I'm gonna start applying for jobs. I do want to look more professional, but also I want to feel comfortable for the interviews. And to be honest with you, this is my first time applying for jobs, so I really want to make a good impression.
Well, you've come to the right place because Stacy's is all about great fashion at affordable prices for the working women of this world.
Wow, you're quite the saleswoman.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know where I should look at first?
Well, let's see. You know what? You can never go wrong with a blazer and pinstripes. And I believe these would probably be your size. Would you like to try them on?
Yes, of course.
All right, I'll show you the dressing
Thank you
room.
so
Right
much.
this way.
Thank you. Wow, this outfit really makes me feel professional. I think this could be my go-to look for work.
Outfit is fantastic on you.
Miss New Associate, can I have a word with you for a moment? Over here.
Oh, okay. What's up, Ben?
What's up? I'll tell you what's up. That girl can't afford any of the clothes that she's trying on. If you're not careful, she's gonna run out the store with them on.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't be naive with me. This is the real world, Grandma. And girls like that can't afford clothes from Stacy's. They steal stuff. So I'd appreciate it if you just go back to folding and stop trying to sell that girl clothes.
Excuse me, but are you all talking about me? I couldn't help but notice you look in my direction.
As a matter of fact, we are. Girls like you can't afford to shop in a store like this. So please take off those clothes immediately.
Okay, excuse me, I've heard enough.
Hey, you can't speak to me like that. I'm the manager here.
Not anymore. I'm Stacy Johnson, the founder and CEO of these clothing stores.
What? Is this some kind of joke?
You wish. Every year, I go into one of my clothing stores posing as a new store associate to make sure things are running smoothly on the ground level. I have never met a ruder, more incompetent manager than you, Ben.
Mrs. Johnson, I mean, this is a big miscommunication. See, with all the new associates, I like to joke around and tease them on their first day. My manager did it to me when I first started.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's still no excuse for your sexist ways, which have no place here at Stacy's, where all are welcome. Now you get your things and get out before I call security.
Fine. This store is a trash pit anyway. I want you to know that your clothes stink.
Not as much as your breath. Now get out.
I certainly did not expect that when I walked in.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to witness that. The guy is a total jerk.
Yeah, and he messed with the wrong woman.
Hey, you said you were looking for a new job, right?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I'm looking for a new manager. What do you think?
Yeah? When can I start?
How about now?
Great.
Okay, let me show you around.
Hello? Excuse me. What do you think you're doing, buddy?
Sorry, ma'am. I'll get my bags together. I'll be out of here in just a moment.
You're sleeping in my parking spot, and because you're in my parking spot, I'm gonna be late for my job. So would you hurry along, please?
My apologies, ma'am. It rained last night and I'm still cold and wet. I'm just trying to clear my head so I can...
I really don't care about your sob story. Get out of my parking spot!
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm... Okay. I'm just getting these together.
This city is going down the trash hole.
Ma'am, is there any way you can spare $1 so I can get something to eat?
Are you seriously asking me for $1 after you've been in my parking spot and you're making me late?
It's just I haven't eaten in 2 days. I don't know. I thought it was worth a shot.
Shot. You know what? Why don't you get a job? Give it a shot. J-O-B. You ever tried that before?
Yes, ma'am. I actually had a job up until a few months ago. My mother got sick and I had to quit my job because there was no one else to take care of her. So I had to take care of her, and now I lost my job and I lost my mother.
So I'm supposed to feel bad for you because your mother died? How do I even know if you're telling me the truth? Even if she were dead, why should I feel bad? I don't know your mom and I don't know you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I was just trying to explain my situation. Maybe you could go inside of your office and see if there's any leftovers from your company's kitchen. Maybe you can bring them out for me to eat something.
So you want me to take food out of the kitchen in my office and bring it out to you? That sounds like a really good idea. You know, first, you're trying to make me late for my job, and now you're trying to get me fired? Are you kidding me? Look, I am never gonna be out of a job, and I'm never gonna be homeless. So you're on your own, okay? Goodbye.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good morning, Karen. I hope you had a great weekend.
Oh, I don't have time for chat. I am hungry. Did you get that breakfast I asked you to pick up?
Right, yes. Well, I was going to tell you actually that your favorite coffee shop is closed on Mondays, but I did go to Starbucks and I got you your favorite.
Yeah. You went to Starbucks? You think there's a 1 in a million chance I'd even eat that junk?
Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. I was just trying to get your coffee.
Okay, you know what? One more word, and I'm gonna have you fired faster than you can say Starbucks. Got that?
Hey, Karen, how's it going?
Oh, hey. Honestly, Jim, I've had a really rough morning, and I've got so much work to get done. Can we save the pleasantries till later?
Sure. Well, just so you know, the CEO is actually here. He's requesting to see you. He's in the conference room waiting, so.
Wait, what? Why didn't anyone tell me the CEO was coming by?
I don't know. I don't think anybody knew he was coming. He kind of just popped in. I guess he likes to check in on local branches to see how things are running, so.
Well, I hate surprises, but I give it my best.
Okay, cool. I'll let him know.
Okay. Mr. Franklin, I wanted to say what an honor it is to finally...
Karen, please come in and have a seat.
Okay. What's going on? Aren't you...
Homeless? Oh, I used to be, but I'm not anymore.
Okay, but you were just out in my parking spot, sleeping, and you were wearing ratty clothes. Is this some kind of prank or something? Am I gonna be on one of those television shows?
Unfortunately, you're not.
So what is going on? Are you really the CEO? Because if you're not, I have security in this building and I will be calling them unless I start getting some answers.
Okay, Karen, just settle down. I'll explain, okay? 5 years ago, before I started this company, I had a job that I had to leave to take care of my sick mother. But when she passed away, I became homeless for 6 months, and no one would even look at me.
Oh my.
But with the help of a local church, I was able to get back on my feet And at the local library, I was able to have access to a computer. And with that computer, I was able to build Franklin Technologies to the company that it is today.
I didn't know that, and I don't know what to say. But why were you pretending like you were homeless then?
Well, because even though I'm a successful businessman now, I haven't forgotten where I came from. And so I like to go around to the different branches every year to test my managers.
Oh, so you were testing me.
That's right, Karen. And unfortunately, you failed. And you know what? It would have been bad enough if you just ignored me. But by berating me and judging me when you thought I was homeless, that's not in line with this company's values.
So what? What are you gonna do?
Unfortunately, Karen, I'm gonna have to fire you. Your behavior is unacceptable for this company.
Fire me? You can't do that. I mean, okay, so who are you gonna find to replace me,
Well, I spoke with your assistant Jill earlier this morning, and she seems to be more than willing for the job.
Jill? You're replacing me with Jill? Oh, good luck with that, buddy.
Good luck to you too, Karen. If you could just get your stuff and please leave the premises before I call security, that would be great.
Whatever. You know what, this company, it's going down the toilet anyhow.
Karen, a word of advice. In your next job interview, you might want to have a better attitude.
Oh, shove it.
Yeah, Jill, could you come in the conference room real quick? Thanks.
So over this. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Emily, the new intern. I was told to report to you on the first day.
Yes. Your role is to assist me with tasks I need and absorb as much information as you can. Clear?
Absolutely. I'm here to learn and contribute any way I can. Is there anything I can start on immediately?
Yeah, you can begin by familiarizing yourself with this database, okay? You're gonna need to be using it extensively. It's key here.
Got it. I'll jump on it right away, miss. Thank you.
You're Emily, the intern? I expect dedication and innovation from everyone here, interns included. Your performance could define your future opportunities. Understood?
Yes, Mr. Walker. I appreciate the chance and I won't take it lightly. I'm here to make a meaningful contribution.
Good. Keep that attitude.
Emily, there's a project on the horizon that needs like unique approach, something out of the box. It's high stakes endeavor for us, so you've shown like promise in your work so far. Interested in taking a crack at it?
Absolutely, Linda. I've been hoping for a chance to tackle something substantial. What's the project about?
It's a new product. Yeah, it's a new product line that could like dramatically shift our market standing or something like that. We need fresh, bold ideas, and your youthful insight could be exactly what we're missing.
I have a few concepts in mind that could be a great fit. I'll start drafting the proposal right away.
I'm intrigued by your enthusiasm. This project is crucial to our company's growth. Present us with something that stands out and there might be a permanent position for you here.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. I understand the importance and I'm ready to put my all into this. I won't disappoint you.
Emily, how's that project coming along? You've been like quite dedicated.
I've made significant progress, Linda. I believe this ideal could really set us apart in the market. I'm ready to share details with you.
Yeah, well then let's hear it. Impress me.
Well, Linda, I've developed an idea that I truly believe can transform our approach and set us apart in the industry. Imagine leveraging advanced AI to personalize our customer experience beyond anything our competitors are doing.
Go on.
By integrating machine learning algorithms with our existing digital platforms, we can predict customer preferences and tailor our services in real time. This isn't just about improving customer satisfaction, it's about redefining it. And here's the kicker. This isn't just a one-off improvement, it's scalable. As our AIs learn and adapt, our services will continuously evolve, keeping us several steps ahead of the market trends.
That's quite a vision, Emily.
It's more than a vision, Linda. I've done the preliminary research and the data supports it. This could be a breakthrough we've been looking for.
Interesting, Emily. I'll need to discuss it with Mr. Walker. Prepare a detailed report, and I'll take it from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it does. And that's the strategy I propose. AI is innovative, and it could significantly increase our market share.
Linda, this is exceptional. We'll have to present this at the next board meeting. Well done.
Linda, Mr. Walker, I couldn't help but overhear. That project is actually my idea. I shared it with Linda earlier.
Emily, you must be mistaken. This is a concept I've been developing for quite a while now.
An intern claiming credit for a project of this magnitude? That's highly unusual, Emily.
But it's true. I can show you in the notes and research I've compiled. It's all my work.
Emily, it's not uncommon for team members to kind of misinterpret individual contributions as their own. Let's not overstep.
Linda has a proven track record. I find it hard to believe she'd need to take credit for an intern's work. Emily, focus on your assigned tasks. Let's move forward.
Hey, intern, why don't you make yourself useful and get me some coffee?
No. I won't work for a company that actively steals their employees' ideas. I'm sorry, Mr. Walker, but you're wrong about Linda. And Linda, what you've done is deplorable and unacceptable. I quit.
Hey, don't let the door hit you on the way out. We've got 1 million interns lined up here, okay? You will not be missed. What a loser. Crazy. This is good though, right?
Certainly.
It's interesting how fate has brought people together. Linda, Mr. Walker, we find ourselves in quite a different setting today.
Emily, your success has been remarkable. We never doubted your potential.
Absolutely, Emily. We always knew you were destined for great things.
How gracious of you. Yet when it mattered, my ideas were dismissed. My contributions were stolen. Today, we're not here to reminisce about the past, but discuss the future.
Of course, Emily. We're eager to see how we can integrate our operations with your company. The potential for synergy is...
Mr. Walker, let's not dance around the subject. My company is acquiring yours. This isn't a merger, it's a takeover. And with that, there's gonna be changes.
Emily, we have invaluable experience. Our knowledge of this company and its operations could be a tremendous asset to you.
Your experience is noted, Linda. However, the future of this company requires leadership that values integrity and innovation. Leadership that doesn't stifle creativity, but it nurtures it.
Emily, are you saying...
Yes, Mr. Walker. I'm saying that as of today, your services are no longer needed. The same goes for you, Linda. This company will move on without you two.
Emily, please, just reconsider, okay? We can learn from our mistakes. We can change.
It's too late for that. I've learned from my past, and it's taught me to recognize the true value of people. It's time for a new beginning, and you'll receive all the necessary details about your departure from HR.
Emily, please, I promise this was all Linda's doing. I had nothing to do with the exploitation of our interns.
You were an accomplice, Mr. Walker. Someone in a leadership position who stood idly by while their employees were being robbed does not deserve to be in a position of power. I'm sorry, but I don't see any value, and you have no place in my company.
But Emily...
My decision is final. Now, both of you, please leave my office.
This company's gonna go under without us.
We've been doing great so far, and we'll continue to do so. Let this be a new chapter, not just for the company, but for everyone who's been overlooked or underestimated.
You'll regret this. I should never have hired you to be my intern all those years ago.
Trust me, I got to where I am today in spite of you. Not because of any of your decisions or contributions on either of your ends. Goodbye.
Well, that went really lame.
Your resume is filled with years of retail experience, Jane. On paper, you're more than qualified, but I have to be honest, you're not really what we're looking for.
I don't understand. Would you mind elaborating on that? I've dedicated my life to retail and fashion. I believe I can bring a wealth of experience to your team.
It's not just about experience, it's about the image. Our brand targets a younger demographic. See, we're looking for staff who can embody the youthful, vibrant essence of our clothing line. I mean, it's marketing 101.
I see. But don't you think it's short-sighted to only target young people? I mean, people of all ages wear clothes, and they might appreciate seeing someone they can relate to.
It's not short-sighted, it's strategic. Our research shows that our target market prefers to engage with brands that reflect their own image and aspirations. And older staff doesn't really fit that image.
But that's just it. I mean, fashion is universal, it's timeless. And by including staff members from different age groups, I mean, you're not diluting your brand, you're enhancing it. You're showing that clothes are for everyone.
I appreciate your passion, but I think you're kind of missing the point. Fashion, especially our brand, is about aspiration. It's about looking forward and not backward. An older face representing our store sends the wrong message.
And you're saying that I don't have aspirations?
I'm saying that you're too old to be representing such a youthful brand, that's all.
That's incredibly ageist. I mean, you're saying that because of how I look, I'm incapable of representing forward-looking images of your brand? I mean, my age doesn't define my ability to sell or to understand fashion trends.
No, it's not personal, Jane, it's business. At the end of the day, it's about what sells, and what sells is an image that you just don't fit.
I disagree. I mean, what sells is knowledge, experience, and the ability to connect with the customers. And those are qualities I possess in abundance. I mean, my age, it gives me an advantage, not a disadvantage.
Now look, I admire your tenacity, but our decision is final. We need staff who can attract our target market. It's not just about selling clothes, it's about selling a lifestyle, and unfortunately, you're just not the lifestyle we're selling.
So you're saying my years of experience, my passion for fashion, and my desire to help others are worthless because of my age? I mean, that feels like an oversight on your end.
Who are you talking to right now? Am I the one being interviewed? Look, I didn't sign up for a lecture, all right?
You're saying I don't have worth. You can't expect me to not have some thoughts about that.
It's not about worthlessness, it's about fit. And you don't fit the brand that we want to project. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of the fashion industry, honey.
And you don't see how damaging that perspective is. Not just the potential employees, but to your customers. I mean, you're perpetuating a stereotype that beauty and relevance fade with age.
I'm focused on catering to our market. I'm sorry you feel this way, really I am, but you need to leave now. I'm getting tired of this, frankly. Honestly, I wish you luck in your job search, but I'm afraid you're just not gonna find what you're looking for here.
It's clear that your vision of the fashion industry is one-dimensional. I believe in an inclusive industry where everyone, regardless of age, can see themselves. It's a shame that you don't. Good day, Lewis.
Careful there.
Hi, you finding everything you need today?
Kind of. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
I couldn't help but notice you seemed a bit overwhelmed. Is there something specific you're looking for today?
Yeah, I actually have this interview coming up for an internship. I really want to make a good impression. I'm not really sure what to pick, though. I mean, everything looks so stylish, but I'm not sure what's appropriate for the interview.
I understand. It's totally important to strike the right balance between professional and personal style for an interview. What kind of internship is it?
It's for a marketing position at a tech startup. They're pretty laid back, but I still want to look professional.
I see. Well, I'm sure we have something here for that. Let's take a look, shall we?
Sure, thanks.
How about this suit? It's contemporary enough for a startup, but still carries an air of professionalism. Plus, the cut is very flattering.
Yeah, I mean, this looks perfect. I would have never picked this out on my own. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's important to feel confident and comfortable in what you're wearing, especially in an interview. Why don't you try it on and see how it feels?
I will. Thanks again. You know, you're really good at this. Were you shopping for something as well?
In a manner of speaking, yes, but let's just say I ended up helping someone else instead, which is quite all right with me. I think I see the perfect slacks to match that jacket. Yes.
What's going on?
I was just helping this young lady find something for her interview. I believe we found something that she likes.
Yeah, last I checked, you didn't get the job, right? So let's leave the recommendations to the store associates that know what they're talking about.
Oh, trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
That suit is one of our most expensive pieces. You look young. Are you sure you can afford it? We've had issues with people trying on without the intent to buy.
That's quite an accusation you're making there. She hasn't even tried it on yet. Besides, everyone deserves a chance to see how an outfit looks on their body and to make their own decision.
It's not an accusation. It's a precaution. Running a store like this isn't easy. We have to be vigilant about potential losses, so.
Vigilance should not come at the cost of customer service and dignity. Accusing potential customers of theft without cause is bad for business.
Okay. I'm getting really tired of this. What would you know about running a high-end fashion store? It's a world apart from whatever retail experience you have.
Actually, I have quite a bit of experience in retail, including something I didn't list on my resume. And one of the first things I learned is that treating every customer with respect is paramount.
Respect is earned, okay? Not given. And in this business, respect comes from knowing your clientele and protecting your assets.
Your assets are not just the clothes on these racks. I mean, there's also people who walk through those doors. Pushing away potential customers with baseless suspicion is no way to run a store.
Okay, look, I don't have time to debate retail philosophy with you. Either she can afford the suit or she can't, so which is it?
I've decided I'm going to purchase this suit for her. So you see, whether she can afford it is no longer your concern.
You? Buying one of our most expensive suits for a stranger? Honestly, that's hard to believe. You were just interviewing for an associate job earlier, so
Believe what you will. I mean, but I won't stand by and watch you accuse someone unjustly. How she pays for the suit is between her and me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to make sure she gets what she needs and that she gets to try it on without further interruption.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Louis. I'm about to share something with you that I hope will change your perspective on how you treat people, both employees and customers.
And what's that? What, you're gonna give me a lecture on customer service? Okay, save it. I've heard enough from you for one day.
No, Louis. I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm Jane Everett, the CEO of this brand. I went undercover because basically I wanted to see firsthand how our stores are operating and how our staff is treating potential employees and customers.
Right, the CEO. What, do you expect me to believe that? I mean, anyone could say that they're the CEO. But if you're really the CEO, prove it.
Actually, Louis, I don't need to prove anything, but I will. Our latest quarterly report showed an increase in revenue by 7.2%, mainly due to the expansion in the online market. Our next campaign is focused on inclusivity, featuring models from a diverse age group, something you clearly know nothing about. And last month, I personally oversaw the launch of our new line in Paris, where I discussed the importance of breaking down the barriers in fashion, something you blatantly displayed today.
Okay, that could be public knowledge to someone who did their homework.
Not to mention, I initiated the renovation of our flagship store on Fifth Ave, incorporating sustainable materials and technology, which was covered internally last week. And I have the final say on hiring and firing decisions. A privilege I'm about to exercise.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't realize. Please, I was just trying to do my job. Okay, I can fix this.
It's too late for apologies, Louis. Your actions today showed a blatant disregard for the value of our customers, of our company, of everything we stand for. I mean, ageism, sexism, prejudice, they have no place in our store or in our company culture. You not only insulted me, but you also insulted Lily, a potential customer, with your baseless accusations and disrespect.
Please, ma'am, I need this job. I promise I'll change. I didn't mean to be prejudiced. I just thought I was protecting the store.
Protecting the store? No, see, that doesn't involve demeaning potential employees or accusing customers of theft without evidence. You've demonstrated a fundamental misunderstanding. You've demonstrated a fundamental misunderstanding of what it means to manage people and represent our brand. Your dismissal is non-negotiable.
This is unfair. Okay, you can't just come in here and fire me based on one mistake. I've worked really hard for this store.
This is not about one mistake. It's about a pattern of behavior that's unacceptable. I mean, your actions reflect on our entire brand, and I will not allow that kind of representation. You're fired. Effective immediately. I'll have HR finalize your paperwork. Now let's get you ready for that interview.
Let's do it.
All right, now we've got to blend in, remember? Today, we're just Michael and Liz, out for a casual breakfast.
Absolutely, dear. Let's get some of those famous pancakes and see if they live up to the reviews.
Jessica, this is becoming a habit. What's your excuse now?
I am so sorry. My bus was late and I had no one to drop off my son. I will make it up to you. I'll stay later, I promise.
Blah, blah, blah. Promises don't run this business. Punctuality and reliability do. I can't have you setting a bad example every other day.
I understand, sir, but I really appreciate your patience. It won't happen again. Please, I need this job.
No more excuses, all right? Start with this table.
Good morning. Welcome to our restaurant. My apologies for any disturbance. May I get you something to drink while you look over the menu?
A cup of coffee would be lovely, thank you. And please, take your time. We're in no rush.
Yeah, make that 2 coffees, please. It looks like you've had a rough start to the day.
It's tough, isn't it? Being pulled in all directions and still having to put on a brave face.
It's difficult for sure, but we try our best.
Managers should be supporting their staff, not breaking them down.
Jessica, oi! Hey, John just told me you did a mix-up yesterday? Something about putting dairy in a dairy-free omelet. This kind of negligence can't continue.
I'm so sorry. It won't happen again, I promise.
Make sure you double check, all right? We cannot afford any more mistakes today.
Don't let it get to you. Everyone has off days, and you're handling it with grace.
Thanks. Thank you, ma'am. It's just some days are harder than others, especially with little support here.
Is there a problem here? Because if you had time to chat, you clearly aren't busy enough.
Actually, I was complimenting her on her service. She's been very attentive despite the obvious challenges.
Yeah, well, this isn't a charity. We run a business. If you can't keep up, maybe this job isn't for you, Jessica.
I believe a good work environment is part of running a successful business. Maybe there's a better way to handle this?
Hey, who are you be, huh? Her union representative? Let's keep the customer staff interactions professional, all right? Shall we?
Thank you for your kindness. I really appreciate it.
Kindness, mindness. Also, you left the condiment station in complete disarray. This is all simple stuff. Why can't you get it right, Jessica?
I was just about to sort it. I just wanted to get a couple table orders.
Excuses, oh, always excuses. You know, maybe if you focus more on your work and less on everything else, you wouldn't be in this situation.
That's enough. I can't sit back and watch this any longer.
What exactly do you think you are, huh? You can't just...
I am Michael Pearson, the CEO of this franchise. And what I've witnessed today is not only unprofessional, it's against everything our company stands for.
The CEO?
We believe in treating every employee with respect, and that's something that's clearly lacking here.
Jessica, you have shown incredible resilience and dedication. I'm sorry you were subjected to this. Effective immediately, your salary is doubled as recognition of your hard work and to aid with your transportation needs. And you, I expect your resignation by the end of the day. This behavior will not be tolerated. We will also be conducting a full review of your management practices in this location.
So you're the big boss, huh? That doesn't change the fact that someone has to keep things running here. You think you can waltz in and understand what we deal with daily?
I understand more than you think. And treating staff with respect is fundamental, something you've clearly overlooked.
Respect. Respect. This is a business, not a support group. If you pamper them, they're gonna walk all over you. You think doubling her salary solves the problem? It's about discipline.
Discipline is one thing, bullying is another. There's a clear line, and you've crossed it repeatedly. This isn't about pampering. It's about creating an environment where employees can thrive. That leads to better service and better business.
You sit in your office all day, out of touch with the ground reality. You don't see the late arrivals, the sloppiness, the excuses I have to deal with. Not you, me.
But we did see today. We saw enough to know that your methods are not just harsh, they're destructive. And it stops now.
Your approach is simply not what our company stands for. It's not just about following rules. It's about leading with empathy, which you lack.
And what about my rights, huh? Don't I get a say? You come here one day and decide everything based on a couple of minutes?
I've seen enough. And frankly, the turnover rates and customer complaints from this location speak volumes. Your say has resulted in a toxic work environment. That's not acceptable.
All right, just give me another chance. I'll change the approach if that's what you want.
It's too late for that. I need leaders who instill confidence and loyalty, not fear. You're not right for us, not anymore. You'll receive a severance, and I recommend you reflect on this as a learning opportunity. How you manage affects more than just the bottom line. It affects lives. Changes will be made, starting with respect and support for all of you.
You know what? You keep your severance package, because when I come back, I'm gonna come back for a lot more than what you're trying to give me right now.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Get out.
I'm gonna let everybody know that this branch is the worst, that you guys are the worst owners, that there are rats in the kitchen, that you guys have cockroaches going all over the place. I am not gonna sit there and take this quietly, all right? You're gonna hear from everybody, from my lawyer, from everyone.
I can't thank you enough.
Of course. We're like a family here, and we look forward to seeing you grow.
Another restaurant saved.
You got that right.
You wanted to see me, Richard?
Emma, what is this? These reports are a mess. I asked for the Q2 projections, and you give me this garbage?
I'm so sorry, Richard. I was following the data that was provided by the finance team. Maybe there was a mix-up.
A mix-up? You realize how incompetent that makes us look? I can't have you making mistakes like this. It reflects poorly on me.
I will double check everything and make sure it's corrected right away.
Double check? You should have triple checked before handing this in. Do you even care about the quality of your work, Emma?
I do care, Richard. I'll fix it immediately.
Yeah, you better. And while you're at it, get me a coffee. Black, 2 sugars. Maybe that's something you can handle without messing up. Unbelievable. It's impossible to find anyone competent anymore. Yeah, excuse me, can I help you?
Good morning. I'm here for the job interview, the marketing manager for the new brand launch.
You for the marketing manager position? You must be joking, right? Aren't you a bit old for this job?
Well, age is nothing but a number. I have over 40 years of experience in the industry.
Experience in fashion. Do you even know what's trendy nowadays? Fashion changes every season, every month even.
Darling, I have seen the trends. I've seen them come and go. Understanding the core of what makes a brand successful is timeless.
Timeless. Well, we need someone that lives and breathes the current trends, someone young, vibrant. I prefer young ladies for this job. They have better knowledge and frankly, they're more pleasant to have around.
My experience includes leading successful campaigns for some of the top brands in the world. Look, I understand what resonates with consumers, regardless of their age.
Yeah, well, that may have been true back in your day, but now the industry's different. It's fast-paced, dynamic. You have to be in sync with the latest fads.
I assure you, my ideals are anything but outdated. I've adapted with the times and can bring a wealth of knowledge that fresh graduates just can't match up to.
Look, I appreciate your enthusiasm, okay? But we need someone who understands today's youth. Someone who can connect with our target demographic on social media. Someone who can go viral.
I understand the importance of social media, and I have successfully managed multiple digital campaigns. Age does not hinder creativity or the ability to innovate.
Look, you just don't seem to get it, okay? Our brand is all about being fresh and cutting edge, and an old timer like you simply can't grasp that.
Is that so? Well, I won't be leaving this office without this job. I believe my capabilities and what I bring to the table to this company are extremely valuable.
Well, you're persistent, I'll give you that, but persistence isn't enough. We need someone who fits the image of the brand, and frankly, that's not you.
I fit the brand in ways you can't even begin to understand. I mean, my years of experience, my knowledge, my passion for the industry, they make me a perfect candidate.
Passion? Let's be real. Passion is for the young. They have the energy, the drive. What can you bring that's different from a young, energetic team member?
Wisdom, insight, a perspective that only come from years of dedication and hard work.
Wisdom, insight. That sounds like something out of a self-help book. We need real, tangible results.
And I can deliver those results. You just have to give me a chance to prove it.
Well, I'm not convinced, all right? In this line of work, image is everything, and you, well, you just don't fit the image.
Well, then let my work speak for itself. Give me the opportunity and I will exceed your expectations.
We'll see about that. Emma, can you come in here, please?
Yes, Richard? What's going on?
This woman refuses to leave. She thinks she can bully her way into this position. Call the police and have her thrown out.
I'm sorry, Richard, but I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't do that? Why not?
Because I know who she is.
What are you talking about, Emma? She's just some old lady who thinks she can waltz in here and take over.
Emma, it's good to see you again.
Wait, you two know each other?
Yes, Richard. Elizabeth isn't just any candidate. She's Elizabeth Hartwell, the founder and CEO of this company.
CEO? This must be another joke, right?
It's no joke, Richard. She's the reason this company exists. She built it from the ground up.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Well, I wanted to see how my employees treated potential candidates. And you, Richard, you failed spectacularly.
But I thought, I didn't know.
You basically judged me based on my age, and you dismissed my experience. You didn't even look at my resume. Now, your behavior is just unacceptable.
Look, please give me another chance, okay? I can change, I promise.
No, Richard. This company needs leaders who are fair, who are competent, and respectful. You've proven that you're, none of those things.
Look, Miss Hartwell, okay, I had no idea. You have to understand, I was just trying to do what's best for the company.
This company was built on innovation and respect. And once again, you've demonstrated neither.
Look, I can change, okay? I swear. I promise. From here on out, I'm gonna be so much better.
You dismissed my experience. You insulted me. And you demonstrated a blatant disregard for what this company stands for. That's not something that I can overlook.
Richard, this isn't just about today. There have been complaints about your behavior from other employees as well. This is a pattern. It's not a one-time mistake.
What do you... Complaints? What complaints? I've always done my job to the best of my ability. I've never, done anything wrong.
Your best? Well, if your best includes belittling, discriminating against potential candidates, creating a hostile work environment, it's just not the standards we hold ourselves to here.
Please. Miss Hartwell, I can do much better. I promise.
Richard, this isn't about giving you another chance to do better. It's about maintaining the integrity and values of this company. Your actions today have shown that you're just not the right fit for this role, you know?
Wow. So now you treat other people. It's not okay.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do now?
Well, you are supposed to collect your things, and then I would like you to leave immediately. Your employment has officially been terminated.
So let's ensure that the next person we hire shares our values, the values that we cherish. We can't afford to make another mistake like this again.
Absolutely, Ms. Hartfield. I'll start the process immediately.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys are having a nice little tea party here. You're both gonna miss me when I'm gone.
No, we won't.
I doubt it, but let's get to work.